Hello, I'm Natalie Ross. It's January 1st, and I'm noticing that I'm actually looking forward to this year. I have so much to look forward to. I'm going to be shooting video for World's End Farm for their private TV subscription. I'm going to be hanging out in beautiful gardens and nature and with amazing people. I'm just really in my creativity, really feeling good about just what I'm doing, how I'm living this life. Today, I'm going to paint the cover of a personal planner that I designed for myself. And this is my third iteration of it. Typically, I've just used a plain piece of paper and put stickers on it. So today, I actually have a kind of piece of craft paper that I've painted some acrylic on, and then I put a little photo transfer of my New Year's Eve pizza onto it, and I'm going to see what it's like to paint over that. And as I do that, maybe you'll stay here and hang out with me as I share a little bit about some of the noticings I'm having. For the first time in my life, I gained a noticeable amount of weight over the holidays. And I'm not someone who is watching my weight or wants to be a certain weight or has any of those sort of conscious intentions. It was a joyful holiday. It was the first time I spent Christmas with my family for maybe 9 or 10 years. And it was wonderful. And I just ate what I wanted: sugar, sweets, everything. It was good. And even as I really enjoyed myself, I am noticing a weird feeling of facing this, that I gained weight over the holidays, because it's bringing up what I can identify as a systemically programmed shame around what it means to be a woman and to gain weight, especially in one's 40s, in my 40s. And, there's these, subconscious collective programming type feelings I'm having that are just not really me, but that I am still somehow running on, that are still somehow internalized, like shame around gaining weight. And then I'm noticing that I also have an authentic concern for what this means about my body and my health and what's in or out of my control as I grow older. So I'm noticing this kind of weird new space of experiencing this in my body for the first time, of gaining weight and grappling with this kind of, there's a third thing. I'm also enjoying the softness of my body, of the flabbiness, if you may, where I used to be so sharp and so hard for so many years. I really like the softness. When I turn towards these feelings, however, I notice that it's almost like an avalanche waiting to drop on me. And noticing myself not getting pulled into it, just noticing the avalanche without rushing into it, noticing that kind of sense of weight, no pun intended, that sense of heaviness, waiting to fall, waiting to be disturbed and tumble. And as I notice that, and you can even hear, I notice myself breathing. I'm not forcing it. I notice my breath coming in and out as I sit with this impending avalanche of unconscious fears. And I just notice all that wave of activation coming up around this stuff that, well, if I notice some of the layers here, there's a fear of losing control. This brings up fears related to my journey of coming out of years and years and years of a nervous system freeze mode, actually, where I did not have control over how my body responded to potential threats. And it would spiral into shutdown, which was really scary and debilitating. And that's what it feels like. I have no control over what my body does with its cravings or with the food I eat and with it, how much I weigh, what it does. It just feels like I don't have control in this vessel that is my body. And that brings up parallel fears from being in freeze mode for years and years and years. So I'm noticing that. I'm like, okay. Wow. And I could feel everything kind of the activation speeding up. But in my mind, I know I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm free. I know how to take care of myself. And I also notice a little me like peeking out from behind a wall, wondering whether she's allowed to have any fun or let loose and do, quote, bad things like eat candy and sweets. And she's wondering if she did bad. Did she do bad? No, she did not do bad. It's not her fault. We're allowed to eat sweets and candy and enjoy ourselves. We experimented with no guardrails. It was a celebration of my freedom, of being with my families, and of having a body that sustains me and my freedom and this beingness. And it's also not that inner child's job to worry and take responsibility for what I eat. That's my big Nat's job. So even with that, I feel like a layer of this kind of stuff lifted. And I know this is probably going to keep, processing for a while. We'll see. It's an interesting journey. Well, I'm also noticing how much I have to be grateful for looking ahead. I am so grateful for where I am, for my life, for how it's unfolding. So much to celebrate. And I'm especially excited about finally making video and feeling like I have a little more skill and ease with making videos. It's been years in the making, and I really, really, really love it. And I'm excited to see where it goes. So yeah, thanks for being here. I'd love to hear what you're looking forward to or any reflections that came up while you watched this. And thanks for checking out my little planner and my cover. I don't personally think it's great, but you know what? I do appreciate that I made it and it felt good. And it's an experiment. And in 2 weeks, I'll make another one. So thanks for being here. Bye.